switches that are right. Keep it safe and make sure there's no fire. Open to YouTube and look for Kids Fire Protection Answers.
Well, here it is winter, and your pipe froze and broke, and your alarm went off, and now there's ice everywhere, and your dry system tripped, or your wet system froze and broke because your heaters didn't keep up with the cold. What do you need to do? Don't let it go. Don't let it go. No matter what Disney says. Don't let it go. You need to get your service company involved, and you need to have them come out and shut the system down, red tag it. You don't have fire protection. And then you need to get heaters replaced in that building that need to be working. Hopefully, they will thaw out the pipe enough in a wet system to be able to repair the issues so that the system can be brought back up to working order. If it's a dry system, they're probably going to have to start removing pipe and taking a heat gun to it in order to thaw out the pipe until we can get the ice out, and then reinstalling the pipe so that your system can be restored back to normal service. Now, if it's in the teens, they're not going to be able to do that. Because just as fast as they thaw it, it's going to refreeze. Could they take a blowtorch to it? Yeah. Will it pop heads? Probably. It's going to cost you a lot more money because they're going to have to remove those heads and replace them with new ones. It's a big mess. I know. I'm sorry you're going through it. But there is hope. The hope is we can cap off the system, take down the pipe, put it in a warm area, like a warehouse that's got heat, and hope that it will thaw out properly. At which point we can come and reinstall the pipe and get the system back up and running. Is that ideal? No, certainly not. But it is what has to be done. But you never want to let it go, because if you let it go after something froze and broke and it tripped your system and now there's ice in your piping, ice, as it freezes and gets harder and harder, it expands and will split seams in pipe. Now you're replacing full lengths of pipe. Now you're replacing drops. Now you're replacing fittings that shattered like glass. So as soon as it trips, you want to get your service company on the way there. So this is what they're going to have to do, or this. Usually it will involve lift rental, especially if it's in a freezer of a warehouse facility, because they're going to have to take down the piping, which is probably 25 to 30 feet in the air. Yeah. Does this happen? Oh, yes. Yes, it happens. Usually it's accidental. Somebody hit a pipe, busted it. Somebody put a pallet on top of a piece of protecto wire and tripped the system. Solenoid went off, system dumped. Yeah. And negative 40 degree coolers. Pipe, the water was frozen by the time it got to the end of the pipe. And it was just freezing. So it's a rough situation all the way around. You're probably looking at a crew of at least 2 guys, maybe 4 guys, taking your pipe down, marking it for its location, taking it somewhere where it can thaw, and thawing out your piping. It's all that can be done. hopefully you have not split any seams in the piping. Hopefully you haven't had any damaged piping or damaged fittings from this, because the numbers will just continue to tick up on broken pieces, broken pipe. Yeah. But certainly don't let it just sit there. It's very important to get on top of it as fast as possible. Sorry to be such a Debbie Downer, but if you have questions, shoot me an email. We'll talk about it, talk about some options if you have questions about this specific topic. But yeah, they do make some products where you could put the pipe in bags and run hot air across them, but I don't know how well those work. I don't know how well they would work with a piece of 6-inch that's frozen. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, it's not a fun thing at all for anybody involved. So, have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for tuning in. Send me an email at this address if you have questions, concerns, comments, or you just want to say hi. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch the videos in the next segment. And send this channel to those that you think would value the information I'm giving out for free.
When you find your alarm sounds off at night, don't make mistakes, get answers that are right. Keep it safe and make sure there's no fire. Open to YouTube and look for Kids Fire Protection Answers. Kids Fire Protection Answers. Got questions, he's got answers that make sense. Don't wait the channel to open his Kids Fire Protection Answers.